This is Coyote News.
The legislative session wrapped up its last day just before spring break. Here's a quick recap of the bills impacting USD's community. Senate Bill 46 mandates K-12 schools, universities, and other activity associations to designate sports as either male or female based on the sex listed on a student's birth certificate. It also says only female students may participate in any team, sport, or athletic event designated as being for females, women, or girls. Senate Bill 154 lowers the GPA requirement for the Freedom Scholarship from 2.5 to 2.0. It also clarifies language about other performance requirements and enrollment in the scholarship. House Bill 1209 gives $2 million to the National Music Museum for educational exhibits and security for the instruments housed there, as well as to finish other renovations. And finally, House Bill 1012 outlines divisive concepts institutions aren't allowed to promote through orientations, trainings, or professional development opportunities. These include labeling certain groups or people as inherently racist or sexist, directing students to feel uncomfortable based on their race, color, religion, sex, ethnicity, or national origin. This does not apply to class curriculums.
Coyote News' Kate Cromer is live in the muck with Coyote News' special legislative reporter, Kyle Ireland, to discuss the impact of these bills on campus and wants to watch for the upcoming veto day on Monday. Kate?
Thanks, Sydney. I'm here live in the muck with Coyote News' legislative reporter, Kyle Ireland. Now, there were numerous bills passed this legislative session that directly affect the South Dakota border region. So what changes can students expect to see this next school year with these bills in place?
So next school year, students may not necessarily see a direct impact unless they are a recipient of the Freedom Scholarship. So for the Freedom Scholarship, it's the only state-based state needs-based scholarship. And so in order to maintain the scholarship, it used to be that you needed a 2.5 GPA. The legislature this year lowered it to 2.0, which is the standard for graduation. If you're an athlete, SB 46, the Fairness in Women's Sports Bill, that would also affect you if you are transgender or if you are a male trying to participate in a female sport. The other opportunities that you may see, the National Music Museum received quite a bit of money to finish renovations as well as update security and stuff like that. So if you're interested in going to the National Music Museum, you'll see changes there. And then I believe that those are the main ones that will affect students next year. In a few years down the line, there was a large sum of money approved for the Wellness Center that will add a new pool for the Wellness Center.
With this upcoming legislative session next year, let's say there's a bill that a student feels really strongly about. How can they go about getting involved, making sure that their voice is heard and contacting their representatives?
So, like you just keyed into, one of the big ways is to get in contact with your representatives. And on the South Dakota Legislators website, there's a big list, there's a big roster. You can even put in your address and it'll tell you who your representatives and senators are. So you can call them, email them. That's probably the easiest way. The second way is to actually come to the session in Pierre. All of the bills, it is public hearings after they get put in committee. So say there's a bill you care about, you can go to the committee meeting, sign in, and you can give your public testimony. And then from there, you can testify in that committee. If it passes, and then it passes the initial chamber, it goes to the other one, you can make your voice heard there. And then it goes to the other floor, either passes or fails. Those are probably the easiest ways to do it. You can also, if you're part of like an organization, you could talk to that organization's lobbyist, and the lobbyists are kind of they're doing essentially the same thing, but more behind the scenes work and talking more with the legislators themselves and trying to vie for position on their various bills.
Kyle, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
The South Dakota Legislature will reconvene on Monday for Veto Day. Live in the muck for Coyote News, I'm Kate Cromer.
Thanks, Kate. Again, veto day is on Monday and lasts a full day.